In order for you to create the relationship that you really want, the one that works, sometimes you have to let this one die. And that means the one that you're trying to lug up a hill, that you're reaching out, the one that you've been fighting for so long, and you've been exhausted and burnt out and staying up in your head all night trying to figure out what to do to make this person understand, to see, to get you, but they're not. And you're trying and trying and trying, and you're persistently disappointed. It's in those situations where you're reaching out and you're getting nothing back, or you're getting breadcrumbs back. These are the relationships that we have to let die. And this doesn't mean that you stop loving somebody, but it means that you can let go, knowing that this is not something that you're going to keep fighting for, knowing that you're the only one doing it. All relationships go through difficult times. And so not every relationship is something that you say, this is really hard, we've got to end it, of course. Because relationships go through periods of disconnection, relationships go through struggles, relationships go through hard times because life is hard. And life is hard, isn't it? Life is hard enough. So if you're with somebody who's not meeting you in the middle, who can't see you, who doesn't understand you, who won't even talk to you, then that's making life even harder than it needs to be. You're struggling anyway. You know, we need people in our life who choose us. And a relationship that is going to stand the test of time is one that takes effort, that takes a real commitment, that takes somebody saying, I choose you. Isn't that the most attractive thing? When somebody is all in with you, when someone really, really wants to make it work. And I know that this is complicated because there are people that you've been really attached to. And like I said in my short video yesterday, our emotional brain will cling on and cling on and cling on to people where we felt something really deeply, even if our logical brain is saying, don't do that. This person's not here. This person can't meet you here. And it's in these instances where we need to be able to say, I think it's time to let this die, to let this person lose you, to let this person feel what it's like for you to pull your energy back. And sometimes that's the best thing to do when someone's not meeting you in the middle, is pull your energy back. Don't try and explain again. Don't send that next text. Don't send that next paragraph of emotions that you've already laid out on your with your heart on your sleeve so many times. It's kind of like standing there like an open target, waiting to be shot again, right? Every time you do this, you make yourself more vulnerable because you know that this person can react in a way that is not going to meet you and see you and get you. And so really we have to choose who we surround ourselves with. And we want to build a life where people see us, understand us, want to support us. And when you have lived a life where that's not been the case, it feels impossible. But those people are there. And it's little moments, little times in your life where you'll notice that those people do exist and they're there. And the more we gravitate towards those people, the more we see that that's what it's supposed to be like. But in a relationship where you're doing all of the heavy lifting and you've tried and tried and tried, this is for you too. This is for you to finally choose yourself. This is for you to show yourself that actually the love that you're seeking is not out there. It's here. It always has been. Often the relationships that made us feel the most alive were because we were in them. We were there. And the other person was just mirroring to us who we are, you know? So it's about really choosing who you want to use that beautiful energy with. Someone who's going to mirror back to you how incredible, how beautiful, how strong, how brave, how all of these beautiful qualities that you know that you are really are, you know? So this advice, like I say, is not for everybody, but maybe it landed in your timeline today because it resonates with you somehow. Don't worry about what will happen. Trust that when you choose yourself, things align, things work. The insight comes after, not before. And if you're worried about ending things forever and you don't feel like that's what you can do right now, just pull your energy back. Pull back. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break from the chasing. Give yourself a break from the trying to figure it out. Put this person somewhere else for a while you focus on you, and let this version of the relationship fade away, because it has to die in order to be reborn into something else anyway, because this doesn't work, does it? In order for the relationship to be recreated, you have to be recreated too. And that means doing something different than you've done before. That means choosing something else than what you usually do. That means setting boundaries that you've never usually set. That means taking a risk. And sometimes taking the risk means letting it die. And I know that sounds scary and feels scary. I really know. But on the other side of that is your confidence. On the other side of that is your self-trust. On the other side of that is your proof that the relationship that you want exists. So I hope you found this video useful. This is all about coming home to yourself. This is all about not abandoning yourself anymore. And if you want to know more about how to do this, I've got a workshop called How to Stop Losing Yourself in Love. And it'll be really comforting for anybody in this situation, going through these really confusing times where you've been here many times before and you can't let somebody go. So if you want to come to that, it's £27. It's on the 14th of April, and you can sign up in the link below. I've also got my living room, which is a weekly group call every Wednesday, which is where we talk about all of this kind of thing, and where you can meet other people who will lovingly see you and give you the best advice. And you can ask me anything too. And I've got one coaching space left. So if anybody would like some one-to-one support, I've got one space available at the moment. So you can find out all the information about that, or email me, and I'll see you in the next video.